guys, my name is Olagere Olive and welcome to my fourth episode of Nugget for the Depressed. If you've gone through my previous Facebook post and my previous post, remember I told you guys that you guys will be seeing my face very often. So here's my first appearance. I discovered that 75% of people out there are depressed, just that a lot of people are not really talking about it. Depression is something that leads to suicide. If you see people committing suicide today in society, there's a result of depression. A lot of people are dying inside. A lot of people are depressed. I have been depressed actually for a very long time, and it took me courage, took me time and God's grace to actually discover this, accepted that I was depressed and work on coming out of it. It's not something you can explain. Depression is not something you can explain. It's not something you can just explain. It's not something you can express because it's deep. It's deep into. A lot of people would define depression as the mood disorder that is persistent and can cause a lot of psychological damage. Blah 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 blah. Yes, depression is actually a mood disorder, but medical experts see it as a disease, but actually I don't think it's a disease. I just think it's a condition that people pass through. It's one crazy phase of life that people pass through. Now, a lot of things can trigger this depression. Maybe someone lost a loved one, someone that you have been close to, and as a result of that sinks into depression. Or maybe it just happens all of a sudden, like you don't know what caused it just happened. Yeah. So like mine, there are lots of childhood issues that I encountered while growing up, and those things actually affected me, which actually made me sink into what are the conditions for depression. You see yourself withdrawing from people, you see yourself withdrawing from things you love, you see yourself withdrawing from a lot of things. You are always crying, you are always feeling sad, you're always angry, anxiety, having this fear, feeling worthless and all that. It just comes up over and over again. Even as much as you try to ward off the feeling and try to live your life and be happy, just see this feeling coming back over and over again. But this is depression, and you can actually work on it. The fact that a lot of people allow depression to eat them very deep and actually lead them into committing suicide is just really sad. Actually, it's very sad. You can actually work on it. It's a phase. Depression is most constant in the life of youths and teenagers. So I'll be sharing nuggets on how to come out of it, and just one or two things that depressed people can actually relate to. And I really hope that this nugget helps us come out of it. Well, this is my first appearance. I'll be releasing so many videos that you can relate to. Okay, it's nothing serious. Though depression is to be taken seriously, but it's nothing serious. We can actually come out of it, definitely. Trust me, we'll come out of it.